So my name is Natalie McQuaid. I'm the Head of Advocacy and Regulatory Affairs at the Association of British Credit Unions. I would say CU Recruit are different from other recruitment agencies primarily because they understand the credit union sector, the cooperatives and mutuals. The ethos and the culture that is within that sector is obviously reflected in part of their recruitment process. They have a really in-depth knowledge of how the sector works, the roles that are required, the experience that's required, and also the development opportunities that are within the sector. So they are able to pinpoint candidates who fit that role within such a niche sector compared to using other online or other options for advertising job applications, job adverts. They are able to narrow down those candidates and ensure the candidates you're getting are of a standard and quality that fit within your organisation. The recruitment process was very easy for us to go through. It took away from staff time having to source where to advertise, going through negotiations and conversations with several different recruitment companies who at the end of it wouldn't always get the standard of candidates that we would be looking for. It allowed us to continue with our other priorities within the organisation. They made everything very easy from start to finish. We were able to just give a job description, have a discussion with them about that role, and they took that and run with it and were able to get the advert out and came back with a number of candidates within a matter of weeks for ourselves. Narrowing down those candidates as well to the final ones for interviewing was also significantly easier for us in terms of not having to sift through all the CVs ourselves. So they made the process from start to finish very easy, very simple, and it definitely was a significant reduction in the resource that we would have had to have put in ourselves. The quality of candidates that we received from CU Recruitment was significantly greater than what we've had before for advertising for that same role through different recruitment companies. They listened to the different specific areas of experience that we were looking for. They also took into account our culture and the values that we have within the organisation, and that is really important to ourselves. The candidates that we were given ticked the boxes in terms of what we were looking for that experience, knowledge base, and also for us the qualifications or previous experience was there. Yeah, working with CU Recruit, it does feel like they are part of the ABCUL team when we're going through the process of recruitment. Nothing was too much trouble. The communication was open and quick in terms of responses. It was very easy to engage with James and the team. Nothing seemed too much trouble with them either. So for us, it certainly felt like it was just part of our internal team, an extension of that. We were delighted with the speed at which CU Recruitment could get potential candidates over to us, their CVs and covering letters over. It was a matter of weeks to get that information, and then the speed at which the interviews were booked in as well. And again, all of this was done without heavy resource from our side. They dealt with everything from start to finish, and it just made the full process a lot smoother. And it allowed us to focus then on the task at hand, which was doing the interviews, and not having to do all the administrative burden that went before it. The process that we went through has been easy from start to finish in terms of the recruitment journey. They are engaged, they are actively communicating with us. We didn't have to chase for anything. In fact, they would probably need to chase us for stuff. James and the team there cannot do enough to ensure that you get a group of candidates that are suited to the role that you're looking to recruit for. And also the aftercare, once you have that person in role, is also there in terms of a check-in to see how the candidate is doing. So overall, I would definitely recommend CU Recruit for any recruitment opportunities. opportunities that you have.